Hello, Algebra 1B students. I'm looking at point slope form. This is due on the 15th, and we are looking at this formula right here. This is the point slope form that we're going to use. We have to find the slope in the first couple problems I'm going to show you today. And then we're just going to plug in our y1 and plug in our x1. And there's going to be the opposites of what's listed there for the points that are given, because it's minus each one. Okay, here we go. Let's take a look at this one. I'm using my slope formula to figure out the slope for each of these. And when I figure out the slope, I label my x1, y1, x2, y2. Okay, so I take my y2 minus my y1 and my x2 minus my x1. That's what this looks like. And then I get negative 6 over 4, which reduces down to negative 3 halves, negative 3 over 2. I plug this in. This equals my m, okay? And I'm using this formula up here. So my m, I put my negative 3 halves. I subtract my y1. My y1 is a 2, so I subtract that 2. And then in the formula, I just write an x in here and use these parentheses, and I have a minus my x1. So I minus my x1, which is 0. Make this look a little bit more like an x. I'm writing really small with the pencil. Doesn't look good. Okay, so there we go. That's the end of that one, number 1. That is in point slope form. Okay. We don't have to go any further. We don't have to, solve this and get it in slope-intercept form. We're only going to point-slope form, so it's kind of nice. For number 3, I have my y2 minus my y1, my x2 minus my x1. See me working that out there, and I end up with negative 2 as my slope. Once again, I'm using this formula up here. So my y1 minus my y1 in this one is 0. And then I put my slope in. Negative 2. And minus, I have x minus my x sub 1. X minus my x sub 1 is going to be 2. And that's it. That's my point slope form equation right there. What's easier is number 5 and 7, they already give you the slope, so you don't have to figure out the slope, and they give you the points, and you just plug them in. Here's my x1, here's my y1, and remember, I am using y minus y1 equals m parentheses x minus my x sub 1. Okay, so you can see where I've just plugged these numbers in. That's it. It gave me my slope, I put it there. My x1 minus a negative 4 becomes positive 4. And my y1 is 0, so just minus 0. And this one, once again, this is the formula I'm using, the point slope form, because it says in the directions, write the point slope form, so that's as far as I'm going to go. Y minus y1 equals m and x minus x1. Okay, so here's my slope. I just plug that in for the slope. My y1 is a negative 4, so minus a negative is going to be positive 4. And then minus my x1, so minus my 4, so minus 4. And that's it. Easy as that. And if you have any further questions on 2 through 8, make sure you join the Math Office Hours Zoom and connect with me there.